And something tells me we ain't gon' last, baby. 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 Your intuition has been telling you things that you never knew. Rub it.
Welcome back to my channel. So just getting started, I am using the Mario Badescu facial spray, and this is a facial spray with aloe, herbs, and rose water in it. I have come to really love this stuff. A friend of mine told me about it, and it is just great to rejuvenate your skin, and it feels so refreshing. So I just spray that on before and after I do my makeup. Now first, I always like to do my brows, and I am using the Benefit Cosmetics Goof Proof Brow Pencil in the number 4, and I'm just taking the spoolie in to first comb out my eyebrow hair, and then I'm using the pencil in to pencil in my brows. I'm very light-handed when I do this, nothing too dramatic or extreme. I prefer my brows to look very natural and not super dark. Once I have that applied and my brows are nicely filled in, I go in with the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in the shade Deep, and I believe this is number 35. And I'm just taking this concealer right underneath my brow, just covering up any loose hairs that I have, veins that are on my eyelid, and I also take it in the middle. To blend this out, I use this concealer brush from Morphe. It is a flat brush, and I'm just blending that out. For a really smooth finish and a better blend, I go in with this Real Techniques foundation brush. I find that this really helps and it works really well for me because it blends really well and it looks very airbrushed. Now for the top of my brow, I am using the Maybelline Fit Me Concealer, and this is in the shade Cafe. Now you have a couple of different options with this. I choose to use the concealer just because I don't wax, so I do have little stray hairs above my eyebrows, but you could also use foundation. As you can see, I do use 2 different colors because I like my top brow color to be a little bit darker. That way it blends it with my foundation better, but whichever way, I'll probably try using foundation next time and see how I like it. But let me know in the comment box down below what you guys like. So to set my brows, I am using the e.l.f. Brow Gel, and I'm just placing this over my brow hairs. To begin this look, I am using the Morphe 35F palette. This is the Fall into False palette, and I'm using this medium brown shade as my transition color, and I'm just placing this right above my crease. Now I'm gonna go in with this darker, more rustic, kind of has a little bit of an orange tint in there, and I'm going to use my Morphe 504 brush right in my crease. Now I am creating a smoky eye, so this is going to be all about building colors and kind of just playing with it until you get that perfect look that you desire. Now I'm taking this thinner Morphe brush just to get a little bit more depth and dimension right in that crease. Now to start to deepen up the tones a little bit, I'm going in with this darker brown shade right in my crease above that reddish tone. Now just to blend all those colors together, I am using this orangish brown shade in the Morphe 350 palette, and I am blending this above my crease. Once I've got all those colors nice and blended, I am going in with this e.l.f. black eyeliner to set as a base for my smoky eye. I'm placing this eyeliner right over my lid as if I were making a cut crease, and I'm kind of pulling my skin just to make it a little bit easier. I like to have a black base because that just makes the black eyeshadow pop a lot more. Now in the 35F palette from Morphe, I'm going in with the black eyeshadow above that e.l.f. eyeliner. This is just setting the product that is there, and now I'm going in with this brush to blend it out. So of course, with any eyeshadow look, and especially this one, blending is absolutely key to a beautiful look. Now that I look like a total ghost, I'm gonna use this shimmery shadow from the Morphe Fall Into Frost palette to highlight my brow bone. And of course this is optional, but I just had to do it. I'm gonna use this NYX liquid eyeliner to create a wing. Obviously you don't necessarily need it if you have that black shadow down by your eyelid, but I really wanted it because, you know, I like that really sharp wing when it's popping. But yeah, anyway, just taking this right over my eyelid, as close to my lashes as possible, and then creating a wing and filling it in with the liner. As you can see, it really does make a difference. And then I'm just cleaning that up with a little bit of concealer. Now for my lashes, I am using the Andrea Strip Lash Glue with my Ardell Fox Mink lashes in the number 811. I really like these lashes because they're super wispy, but they have like a crisscross design to them. And they're not super long, but I feel like they're long enough to still look natural, if you know what I mean. To blend my lashes with the falsies, I am using the Benefit Cosmetics They're Real. This is my favorite mascara at the time. Now moving on to face, I am using this e.l.f. Blemish Control Primer, and I'm placing that on my face in a circular motion. And I'm also using the Maybelline Baby Skin Instant Pore Eraser just to get rid of any pores that are super open so that my foundation can go on nice and smooth. For foundation, I am using the Matte and Poreless Foundation by Maybelline, and this is in the number 338. I switched to 338. I was using 335, but I think this is a better tone for me in the summertime with the tan, so in case you guys are wondering, that's why. And this sponge is from BH Cosmetics. I got this sponge from BH Cosmetics. On a scale from 1 to 10, I would probably give it like a 6. It's not very buoyancy, so I don't think that I would be buying it again. I definitely like my Real Techniques ones better, and I think later in the video you'll see me reaching back for that one, but yeah, it's just okay. Now to highlight and conceal, I am going back in with that Maybelline Fit Me Concealer in Deep, and I'm concealing under my eyes. I'm gonna highlight on the bridge of my nose, the tip of my nose, and my Cupid's bow. And like I said, I picked up that Real Techniques sponge to go ahead and blend that all out because it just gives it a really smooth finish, and the blend is just so much better. To set those products, I am going in with the NYX Mineral Finishing Powder, and I believe this is in medium. I have to check. But I really like this powder because it doesn't really give me that flashback look that a lot of powders give you, and I am just brushing it away with this e.l.f. powder brush. Now for my bottom lash line, I am going in with that same shade that I use on my lid for my crease, that kind of brownish orangish color right underneath my lash line, just to smoke it out and make it look even with my top lid. Now I'm going in with this shimmery shade from the 35F palette to highlight my inner corner. And as I told you guys earlier, I am going to a fashion show slash shoe charity event. It was so freaking amazing, but I wanted to contour a little bit. So I'm using the LA Girl Pro Conceal, and I believe this is in the shade Toast. And I'm just taking that right below my cheekbones on my forehead, and I'll be blending that out with my Real Techniques sponge. I take whatever product is left to go down my nose to give that just a little bit of contour, because I don't need to be out here looking crazy. Now to set that, I am using this NYX matte bronzer, and I'm taking this brush from MAC. I had it so long, I don't know what the number is or what it's called, but y'all see it. If y'all see it at the store, then that's the one I'm using. But anyway, yep, just taking that around my forehead and on my cheekbones to contour and to set the liquid concealer. And now to highlight, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Illuminator in the shade Riviera, and I'm taking that right on the highest points of my cheekbone and a little bit on my forehead, and then I'm going to my nose at the tip and the bridge to give me a glow and shine. And then I'm taking this smaller e.l.f. brush to highlight right above my lips so they can be popping. Now to mesh everything together, I'm going back in with that Mario Rosewater Spray. It smells so good, y'all. And I just got this lip liner. It's from NYX, and I don't know the name of it. I'll have to look and see what it is, but it's a brown shade, and it works pretty well like for a nude lip for my skin tone. And then I'm just gonna take some of this Vaseline and go over it. I really like the lip liner, just the color that it is, so just so my lips can pop a little bit, I'm just putting a little bit of Vaseline on there.